Hello, it's Peter here from Pirl Media. It's 4:30 and it's the 9th of January 2013. This video post is really just to show you our SEO reporting system. Why we think it's good and why it's better than a PDF report that you get at the end of every month and you never read because it's too complicated. So if you're an SEO customer of Pirl Media's, you've got access to this and you can log in 24/7 and you can see in real time who's on your site, what position your keywords on Google and Bing, also on Google Places. Socially, you can look at what's happening on YouTube, Twitter and Facebook, and you can also see how many backlinks and where they're coming in from, and the ranking or the rate of the backlink that we've managed to get for you. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to log in. So you go to pirlmedia.com, you move along the menu and you log into reports. I'm not going to show you the back end of Pirl Media because we've got a lot of competitors. Hello, and obviously I can't show you any of our customers. So what I done yesterday was quickly set up a customer called Google, if only. Okay, so that's how you log in, dead easy, username, password. Okay, so what I done, I put 3 keywords in there, but let me explain. So there's the client, which is Google. You can't have access to anything else. And at the top we've got 5 tabs. So the first one, ranking. So this essentially is where your keyword ranks on Google and on Bing, and if I activated it, it would be on Google Places. So for example, if you're a local customer, if you're a local company with a local keyword like SEO Liverpool, you'd have SEO Liverpool. We're actually in first place, and we're also in first place on Google Places. So okay, so for the keyword Google, obviously Google are going to be in first place. Let me just show you this a screenshot which comes as part of the system. Okay, so there you go, and that's the way it calculates. Search engine within Google is position 7, so I'm going to go see, it was checked 23 hours ago. Okay, so there you go, position 7. So it's pretty straightforward, and it's always precise, and well, it's a doddle to use. But like I say, if you're also a local, if you're looking to attract local customers, and we've got Google Maps, you're going to have a list of Google Maps, and it will tell you for each map where you are organically on Google and Bing, and also on Places. So that's it. So for each of our customers, I mean, for example, Pirl Media, we've got about 50 or 60 keywords, and we'll have a rank for each search engine. It doesn't show you Yahoo, but really Google and Bing are the ones that you want to be on anyway. So the next tab is analytics. Unfortunately, I don't have access to Google, but as you can see there, there's a watermark. It will really tell you what you get. So if you go to your analytics, or we can do it for you, just create or just add Pirl Media as a user. It will then feed into our system, and it will return in real time who's on your site, page visits, referrals, organics or direct hits, average time on site, new visits based on this figure, and the bounce rate, 41.71 for that, so that needs to be a bit lower. Over on the right, you've got overview, searches, referrals, conversions, and you can put a date range in there, so you can see who's on today, who's on yesterday. You can put a date range in the last 30 days, or you can put a specific date range in. So that's really good, but it does feed from Google Analytics, but it's in you've got a nice little pie chart there, and it's good on the eye as well. If I go over to the tab social, it will load eventually. what we can do is we can put your Facebook, your Twitter and YouTube account in, and it will tell you, well, you'll see there what your social audience is, the breakdown of it, how many likes, how many followers, how many subscribers to the videos that you or we've posted. You know, and I think that's really good. I don't know any other SEO company that offers this as, you know, free. If you've got an AdWords campaign, I mean, we can do that for you, but you know, fundamentally we're an SEO company, but we realise the strength in AdWords. You know, as well as it telling you specifically in analytics, there's a breakdown there. So for example, there's a keyword, there's the amount of clicks, the impressions, the cost, and you know, how much it's going to cost you per click. And finally, if I go to backlinks, which I've been avoiding because it'll take a while, it will tell me how many backlinks Google has got, which is around about 60 million, my understanding. So that's why this is going to take a while to load, and that's why the last one I done. But essentially, you click on backlinks, and I won't have the time to show you on this video, but it will load a list of all your backlinks. Like I say, in Google's case, it's about 60 million. So as you can appreciate, it's going to take a while. And it'll tell you, you know, the page rank of the backlink, where it's from, the anchor text or the keyword. So while that's loading, I'm going to cut short this video. So the bottom line is, if you're looking for an SEO company and you want results, yeah, we can give you results, but we're also transparent in what we do, and what's better than actually logging in and seeing for yourself, rather than waiting for a report at the first of every month for the previous month, and you know, you're snowed under at work and you can't understand it anyway. Okay, so this, just before I cut short, so 58,467,678, and that was calculated on the 8th of January. Okay, so just shy of 60 million, so not too bad. It's actually still loading, and what will happen is a list of links will populate the anchor text when it was crawled, the rank of the link, but as you can appreciate, nearly 60 million will take a while. And what we can do, we can create, you know, a link group, but I'll go into that in another time, so I haven't got time now. So that's it. If you're looking for an SEO company, or you know, one that's transparent and that will give you real reports rather than a rubbish PDF document, then you know, we're the guys to speak to. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon.